Welcome back to our PCT Short. I'm Jonah Johnson. So with the rapid harvest we were experiencing here in Ohio, now we're the time of year that we're talking about wheat planting. And so there's several things I want to bring to your attention this week. So first and foremost is the fly-free date for Ohio. So keep in mind, as you see the graphic on your screen, starts about mid-September, northern Ohio latitudes, and works its way into the beginning of October into southern Ohio. This is a very important date that we make sure we plant after the fly-free date for your respective county and within 2 to 3 weeks after that date. The Haitian fly is an adult fly that's attracted to grasses, specifically the small grains, and lays its eggs. And if we plant our wheat before the fly-free date, those adults lay eggs, those eggs hatch and can feed on developing wheat plants on the crown, the developing tillers, and damage that wheat potential going into the following or next year once it breaks winter dormancy. So when we're to the fly-free date, means that the adults are no longer active to lay eggs, so hence the benefit of that. So stick to that date. Secondly, barley yellow dwarf virus is transmitted by aphids. Aphid feeding has also been tailored back to the fly-free date. So if we plant again after that fly-free date, we'll have less aphid feeding, which means less barley yellow dwarf virus that can impact yield once we see that later into next year. So keep with that date. Next is planting into dry soil. Should I still continue to plant right now and keep my initial plan? My recommendation is yes. Plant that wheat to moisture, but no deeper than 1.5 inches. That's very important. And not too shallow. We've seen over the last couple of years where crowns got set high, frost heaving in the wintertime, and that damaged our wheat potential the following year as well. So make sure plant in depth. And it's okay to plant in the dry soils. I'd rather you plant now than we get rain, and that helps germinate the seed versus vice versa, where you're trying to mud it in or into suboptimal soil conditions. Lastly is population. Keep right now within that first 3 weeks, so the 2 to 3 weeks after the fly-free date, do that 1.2 to 1.4 million seeds per acre. The later, each week as we get later, we want to bump those pops. For 3 weeks out, we want to start looking at that 1.8 to 2 million seeds per acre to encourage early season growth and make sure we get some plants above the ground and set that crown and some energy reserve for winter dormancy ahead of us. So for more, also on PCTnutrients.com, I'm Jonah Johnson. Thanks for watching.